Colts fans, listen up. We've been searching for that reliable spark behind our superstar running back, and a fresh face is already turning heads at minicamp. The race for the RB2 spot is officially heating up, and a rookie has just grabbed the attention of our leader with his incredible football IQ. Could this be the missing piece we've been waiting for? I'm breaking down why this newcomer is already making waves and what the coaching staff is really looking for to secure that roster spot. Before we dive into the details, smash that like button, subscribe, and comment below. The Indianapolis Colts are heading into the summer break with a clear objective: solidifying the depth chart behind superstar running back Jonathan Taylor. For the past several seasons, finding a reliable backup has been a difficult challenge for the organization. Following the departure of veteran contributors from previous years, the team has relied on internal development and new additions to address this vacancy. The primary focus now rests on rookie running back Seth McGowan, selected in the final round of the 2026 NFL Draft. The former Kentucky standout is currently immersed in his first NFL spring. He is competing for the RB2 role against second-year player DJ Giddens and 2025 undrafted free agent Ulysses Bentley IV. While the competition remains open as the team enters the summer moratorium, Seth McGowan has already drawn direct praise from Jonathan Taylor. During the recent mandatory minicamp, Taylor noted the rookie's football IQ and his ability to grasp complex offensive concepts. Despite being a rookie, Seth McGowan displayed minimal mental errors throughout the 3-day period, a trait that stands out to a veteran leader like Jonathan Taylor. The interaction between the two during the minicamp was the first chance for Taylor to evaluate the room, as he had previously skipped the voluntary OTA period. The feedback from the superstar confirms that the rookie is quickly transitioning to the professional level. As the team looks to move past the inconsistent production of previous seasons, this development is essential for the roster. For the Colts, the goal is to build a backfield capable of supporting their offensive identity. Fans who are shouting for the shoe expect to see this unit solidify its depth before the high-intensity environment of training camp arrives later this summer. As the Colts prepare for training camp, the question of who earns the backup duties behind Jonathan Taylor remains the most critical storyline for the ground game. Seth McGowan is currently a central figure in this narrative, leveraging his experience to stand out among the reserve options. While his age, turning 25 during the regular season, contributed to his fall in the draft, that same maturity is now aiding his immediate transition. The importance of this competition cannot be overstated. The Colts have struggled to establish a consistent RB2 since 2023. Why does this matter right now for the team? It matters because the offense requires a reliable secondary option who can step in without a drop-off in production or decision-making. Head coach Shane Steichen has been transparent about his requirements for the position, emphasizing that rookies must master the playbook to see the field. According to Steichen, an understanding of the offensive system and the ability to execute fundamental details are the primary filters for playing time. For Seth McGowan, mastering the system is not just about carrying the ball, it is about the broader responsibilities required of a modern NFL running back. The coaching staff is looking for players who can integrate seamlessly into the team's operations without requiring excessive guidance during fast-paced segments of practice. Because Seth McGowan has demonstrated an ability to grasp these concepts early on, he is positioning himself favorably. His performance during the minicamp suggests that he is capable of handling the mental load, which is the first step toward earning the trust of the coaches. The competition against DJ Giddens and Ulysses Bentley IV will intensify significantly once the pads come on in the coming months. The path to the RB2 role for Seth McGowan is defined by more than just rushing efficiency. In the modern league, the backup running back must be a multifaceted weapon, especially on third downs. Head coach Shane Steichen has identified pass protection as a non-negotiable element for any running back aiming to be part of the rotation. When the game slows down and the defense sends pressure, the back must be reliable in identifying assignments and holding their ground. This is exactly where the mental aptitude of Seth McGowan becomes his most valuable asset. The ability to process defensive fronts and execute protection schemes is often the difference between a rookie remaining on the sideline and becoming a day-one contributor. While Jonathan Taylor continues to lead the backfield, the success of the unit depends on the reliability of the player who takes over on passing downs. Seth McGowan is currently being evaluated on his ability to transition from these classroom-style spring sessions to the physical reality of training camp. The coaching staff is closely watching how he handles these responsibilities. If he can demonstrate the same level of discipline and pass protection that he showed in learning the playbook, his chances of securing the roster spot increase substantially. The current summer break serves as a brief pause in what has been a promising start for the rookie. For the Colts, this is about finding a player who complements the existing talent in the room. The transition from the college game to the NFL is rarely seamless, yet Seth McGowan has navigated the initial stages with a poise that has caught the attention of both the veteran leadership and the coaching staff. The competition for the backup spot behind Jonathan Taylor is a fundamental test of the Colts' current roster-building strategy. Having invested a draft pick in Seth McGowan, the team is looking for a long-term solution to the inconsistency that has plagued the RB2 spot. The contrast between this year's approach and the previous season is stark, as the team prioritizes players who can absorb the playbook quickly. Seth McGowan has demonstrated that he possesses the required intelligence, which is a major factor in why the coaching staff is willing to give him extensive looks. As the summer progresses, the intensity of these practices will ramp up, moving from the cerebral learning phase to full contact evaluations. During these sessions, the ability to maintain the high standard set by Jonathan Taylor will be crucial. Seth McGowan is not just fighting for a spot. He is fighting to prove that he can be a reliable part of the offensive engine. The Colts require a backup who does not require the offensive system to be simplified. Shane Steichen's emphasis on knowing what to do is a direct challenge to the rookie class to elevate their game. If Seth McGowan can sustain his current trajectory, he will become a vital piece of the roster, providing the necessary depth to allow Jonathan Taylor to stay fresh throughout a grueling season. The development of this position is a key focus for the team as they prepare for the upcoming campaign. And with the summer break providing a moment for the players to reflect, the focus for the coaching staff remains fixed on the upcoming training camp. There, the theoretical understanding that Seth McGowan has shown will be tested by the speed and complexity of real-time NFL defensive schemes. Ultimately, the focus on Seth McGowan and the rest of the running back room highlights the team's commitment to building a deep and versatile roster. The evaluation process is methodical, with each practice session providing more data to the staff. Jonathan Taylor remains the clear leader, but the importance of the backup role cannot be ignored as the season approaches. The fact that Seth McGowan has impressed early is a positive indicator for the team, yet the real work is still ahead. As the Colts reconvene for training camp, the physical demands will be high, and the expectations will be even higher. Seth McGowan must show that he can translate his mental preparation into physical execution, specifically in the areas of pass protection and field vision. The competition with DJ Giddens and Ulysses Bentley IV will provide the necessary pressure to reveal which player is the most capable of handling the NFL stage. For the organization, the priority is clear: identify the player who can best support the offense and execute the schemes designed by Shane Steichen. The patience shown in the draft has provided the team with options, but the decision will be made on the field. The commitment to finding the right fit behind Jonathan Taylor is an ongoing process that will define the quality of the backfield for the 2026 season. With the players now entering the final stages of their summer prep, all eyes will be on how Seth McGowan adjusts to the increased intensity. The development of this specific position will be monitored closely, as it represents a significant piece of the offensive puzzle for the team moving forward into the next phase of the year. The progress made during this spring is simply the foundation for the challenges that lie ahead.